Hello, welcome to your daily oracle reading for Monday, June 1st, 2020. I'm Linda the Lightworker. I'm a shamanic practitioner and I'm here to help you stay on your path, like living your healthy life path, doing what's right for you, to stick to those commitments you've made to yourself. Not listening to those little nasty voices in your head, but really taking good care of yourself. This is part of your path, especially during this pandemic. So anyway, if this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. Please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff they tell you to do on YouTube. Let's jump into the cards. I'm doing a general reading today. This is for everyone. So this message is here to help you stay really on your path. And I'm using all the info about the decks I use is down below in the description box. I don't know what, my deck isn't right here. I just pulled the cards and let's jump in. Oh, it's the World Spirit Tarot deck today. Silliness. All right, our first card today is the Four of Wands. Now this card, this is like, now some tarot card readers say this is the best card in the deck. And this card is all about celebrating, all of that about joy, about celebrating your new sense of freedom. Now, some of you are quite literally having a new sense of freedom with different restrictions being lifted, and perhaps you're going out or commingling with people. Look at all these people. This looks like a May Day celebration. So that means they're celebrating new growth, and that they're springing forth with activities and connecting with community. Now, this is about awakening your creativity. This is about embracing these new pieces of who you are. You know, for those of you who've been doing a lot of deep interpersonal work, especially during this time of isolation, you may be celebrating that all this good work that you've done, like how good you feel, or noticing those things that you've missed and what you're adding into your life again. And I keep hearing celebrate your freedom, celebrate your freedom. So really notice all that good stuff that you are celebrating. Things opening, businesses reopening, that can be it. But I feel it's really much deeper for you. You know, you have built where you're headed. This is it. You have a solid foundation where you're headed. I love it. It looks like a chuppah. That's the little, in a Jewish wedding, that's where the ceremony happens underneath it's like a little, looks like this. It's a chuppah. So anyway, we've got a lot of happiness here in this card. It's beautiful. So you're ready for all this energy, and you're feeling it, right? You're feeling alive and celebratory, like bursting forward, and you want to just like keep your head up in the clouds with how happy you are and dash forward. This is the the Seeker of Swords. So he is like an adolescent. In a traditional tarot deck, he'd be like the page. Is that right? No, page. He'd be the knight, right? Not the king. Before the king. Like the sun, like an adolescent sun. So there may be some of that like con gusto energy, you know, of like, charge, let's just keep moving forward. But here's the thing to remember, and I am mentioning it as a warning today. So this is our action card. It's our second card. It's always our action card, and you want to charge forward. And I'm telling you, some things you really can, you know, get your ducks in a row, start being organized. It may not be the right time for you to start including others, but maybe you're planting. No. All right, Spirit's going to tell me. He says, not here. Charge forward, but don't be reckless. That's the warning here. Move forward, because here's the thing. A lot of these changes you're making, and you're making big changes. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Here's the impact. Is that some of the people around you, or perhaps who are in your tribe or in your community, some of these people who are celebrating you are also really having a harder time than you. right? So there may be, so this card came underneath this card. So it's telling me that these people around you, do you see this? Some people might be feeling like they're left behind, okay? That they're feeling hopeless. This card is about hopeless. This is the Five of Pentacles, okay? So as you have this energetic, you know, this joy rushing forward with this reckless abandon, like go, 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 go. You know, there are people around you who are really struggling right now, and this can be a part of you. This can be, this hopelessness, you can feel excited and terrified at the same time. And this could be a fear coming up, because for some of you, especially with these new projects, new ventures, new exciting, new times, new feelies that we're getting into, right? As we're headed into that, some of you might be remembering or sitting in your past as well. Now, this could be some of your, this Five of Pentacles can certainly be people feeling, there are a tremendous amount of people who are suffering right now. So, having compassion in our hearts for ourselves, for those parts of ourselves that might have fear about rushing forward, or this new creative energy, or this feeling like, yeah, I'm really moving in the right direction and this is nothing like before, and having courage to do that. And then those are fellow human beings who are really suffering right now, might be feeling hopeless. Like, be sure, now this is spirit coming through, like, share your love. Oh yeah, here it is, the final card. I'm like, where is this love card? It's right here, the Sybil of Cups. Oh, thank goodness. So this is like the Queen of Cups in a traditional tarot. This is our thank goodness this card is here, because there are a lot of emotions out here. So be this divine mother for yourself, right? Have this compassion and love, especially if you have any of this little like mouse energy. I'm hearing some people with the mouse saying, oh, these 3 things have worked, but this 4th one, or these 4 things worked, but this 5th one isn't gonna work, or whatever. Like, I was doing great, but my life died like a child, like with a video game. Only because I've been around kids and video games. Like, whatever. A perceived loss. It's not a real loss, but have compassion and love around these emotions that come up. Because look, these porpoises and these dolphins are here. All these animal friends are supporting. Look, even this little crocodile down here, he's like, or is that an alligator? I don't know, I think crocodile. Crocodiles are down under. Alligator, reptile, right here, whatever. Because you don't even have a top on. You're just sitting out there. You're the mermaid queen today. Really embrace, look at how the sun is shining and warming the body and sending this love. These sea creatures, they just want to be around here. So really find that divine love energy and be able to share that not only with yourself if you have you're feeling emotional about what's coming up, but also so that you can have compassion for others and allow that healing love not only flow to you, but flow to them. You know, shower that love on our little animal friends, and talk to that little animal friend inside of you, whatever little voice might be afraid or scared or worried that you've moved 4 times. How could another move help? But maybe this one is the charm. You know, I've heard some reports about this new full moon coming up. Is it a new full moon? Is it a full moon? I think it's a full moon on June 5th. And it's all about really, like, you can't believe it's really going to work out. You've tried and it failed and tried and failed and tried and failed. But really, little tomato, that perseverance is paying off. So hang in there. If you're feeling a little bit hopeless or feeling like, I can't believe I have to go through this sort of lesson again, remember, make micro changes and see major changes in your life. Because our final card today from the Denise Linn Sacred Travelers deck is this You got to surrender to the journey, and it says release control. Embrace your freedom, release control, surrender, surrender, surrender. For me, that surrender means turning that energy over to God, Spirit, the universe, my higher power, however you connect with that word, whatever word that makes you feel good. That's what I do. I find that energy, for me, oftentimes it's just that love energy, and I can feel that coming through me, and then I just turn it over and I say, oh, I don't know how any of this is going to turn out, and I really want all to be well, and we all deserve human treatment and love. So sometimes we don't have the oars, and we have to just go with the flow, or trust in God or Spirit or your higher power. And here's the good news. We only have to think about today. This is a one-day challenge. So if you're having some hard parts, or if you're feeling especially lost or afraid or concerned, just remember it's just this moment we have to get through, and then the next moment will arise. And suddenly it's another moment, because life changes in these little moments. So stay as present as possible as you can, and turn over this woe or worry or grief or those fears, because I don't know how these things are going to work out, but I'm telling you, somehow things do work out. Good things happen. You can do it. Oh my gosh. You have been through so much. I know you're going to get through today. So good job, little tomato. Embrace the celebration. Celebrate how far you've come. Celebrate you've made it through to today, because I know you've had other days where you didn't think you were going to recover. You didn't think you were going to be able to do it, but you did. Remember that. Let that be your mantra. I can do it. You did it. You've done it. It's done. All right, my dear, that's our reading for today. If you're one of my new subscribers, thank you for being here. We're almost at 200 people subscribing. That's really just amazing to me. I just love that we're all here together, sharing in this little community. You know, when you're out here on the leading edge, there aren't a lot of people out there with you. So just remember that when we take care of ourselves and we eat right, we drink water, we're able to stretch and saying nice things to ourselves, and we feel self-cared for, then we're more available to help other people and share and be of support to others as they go through their struggle, because we're not alone. We do it all together. All right, my dear, I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.